Morning sunshines, we got new raid event update news for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. The old raid events, 2 of them that were cancelled a month ago, are back. And we also have my own raid events, which personally I think are better. I'm going to let you guys know how and what you can get out of all of this. Let's go have a look. First of all, of course, the Chestnut 7-star is back with a vengeance for its redo after the whole cancellation stuff, because the Iron Threads and Great Tusk event was also glitched. This was a long time ago, however, they since have fixed it. This is now back. It's currently live in the game. You'll be able to get your hands on 5-star Great Tusk and Iron Threads now, as well as the 7-star Chestnut redo. So you got 2 opportunities to get that, and that's now, all right? That's this weekend. It's only going to last this weekend for 3 days, so you better get on that if you're looking to get your hands on those at all. We're not going to be seeing Chestnut again. We're going to be hopefully moving on Monday to a new event, or at least an announcement of a new event for the next weekend, which hopefully will be a new 7-star. So I guess we'll see about that. If you guys want something more, something a little bit more exciting and a little bit more challenging, we also do have our 6-star events for Shiny Tinkaton fighting, by the way, fighting Terra, and Shiny Gardevoir, which is Dark type. So these are designed by me and SwashX to be a challenge this week. The whole reward is going to be the 2 shiny Pokemon, but it's also going to be the satisfaction of having been able to beat them. They are difficult, so you are going to want team members, and in order to get them and get access to them, you are going to have to join my Discord, because you're going to be joining them via the system in the game, which you put in codes to join them. So the codes are posted here automatically 24/7 on my Discord. Let's get into some more of the details though. In order to access the shiny Tinkaton and shiny Gardevoir, you're going to have to come into your game, hit that X, slap that L, and get online. We're going to be entering that code in the, I suppose, the search for the raids, because you're going to be able to join them 24/7 as you wish, and hopefully get a nice team of people who know what they're doing. But this is going to be your first step. So once you do connect online, first of all, you're going to be updating your game's raid system, so you'll be able to access the new 7-star Chestnut redo and the Iron Threads and Great Tusk one as well. But other than that, you'll be able to come down to the Poke Portal. And then in the second option, which is the second big box, let's just have a quick looky-loo here since it comes up. After about 10 minutes, there it is, Terra Raid Battles, go in here, and then go all the way over to the link code option, and hit that so we can put in our link code. Next up, when you're over on my Discord, you're going to see codes like this posted in the relevant channels. I'll get into all the details in a second, and you just want to pick one of the codes. Probably the most recent code that you can find is going to be more ideal, and go over to your game and enter it. Once you put in your code, it's going to communicate, and you're either going to get in or it's going to be full because other people have gotten in. But because it's very quiet right now, I got in just fine. This is going to be for the shiny Fighting Terra Tinkaton. Let's change my Pokemon to see if I can pull it off here. It's not going to be with Hoopa, that's for sure. But I'm going to give Zacian a whirl. Let's put in Zacian real quick. And let's just see what we can do. It is fighting type. We do have a fairy move. And we're all ready to go. So now some info here. The Soul Reaper right there is the bot. That's the bot that runs this 24/7 over and over again. And it looks like we have a participant here. We do have someone joining me, so I'm not going to be solo at least. So the challenge here is that these are actually difficult Pokemon to beat. The reward is that they're shiny and they're really strong. So you definitely want to come well prepared. You definitely want to be able to follow some of the strats. However, there are strats already prepared on the Discord, and I'll show you how to access that so you can follow it as best you can in order to beat these raids instead of losing. But I did opt for a more challenging option this week just to keep it more interesting. So it looks like 2 of us are taking it on. The bot is not going to be helpful. That's just a fact, all right? It's not. Not in this case. Usually it is. Usually it's okay. But in this case, the bot is just there to host the raids. And it's actually going to be a bit of an obstacle because it's going to die and it's going to lose some of the timers. So you definitely want to be following some of the strats in order to handle this. Now, as it stands, I'm not following any of the strats. I'm just coming in to showcase this. And here you can see it. The shiny Tinkaton. Very cool. And there's my shiny Zacian with the sword in its mouth. So it does become the crowned form. So hopefully I do have a good, I think I have a good fairy move in here. Let me just see. I do have play rough. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go a couple of sword dances first. See if we can pull this off. Let's go for the sword dance. He goes for taunt, the Umbreon, and that is another player from one of my members, so that's good. Definitely helps. Can't use Thunder Wave, thank God. Let's go for another sword dance. Let's get them maxed out here. So that's ×3. We can probably pull off one more. Tinkaton Hammer. That's a heavy move, guys. That did not do too much, thank God. We're a little bit in luck here. One more sword dance. And then we'll see what Play Rough does to the puppy here. Fighting Terra should shred. It should shred, alright? Knock off. It doesn't knock off my sword, does it? I don't think it does. Okay, good. Let's go for Play Rough. Let's try it out. Now, Zacian is obviously not your standard option, so it's kind of nice to bring him here. He's going to be much stronger than your average Pokemon that people are going to have. A crit on that. That is not fair, and he goes up for the shield, of course. So we are going to need to hit 3 moves so we can Terra. That's just the name of the game, isn't it? Removes the negative effects. That's okay, as long as he doesn't do it to me. All right, good. All right, more Play Rough. This isn't going to do too much now. Oh, I did a good chunk. It did do a good chunk, actually. He goes for another one. I don't know why. Bad AI, man. All right, knockoff does nothing now. Let's go for one more, and then we can terrestrialize. I actually don't even remember my Zacian's terrestrial type, but Fairy would be optimum. But I'm just showing that it's doable. Tinkaton is probably the harder of the two by a long shot as well. Considering the Gardevoir Dark type it sounds easy, but it's going to have a lot of Fairy and Psychic types, and Dark type is obviously going to be weak to the fighting, so it's going to be very hard to just bring a fighting type. We are Fairy Terra, so perfect. Let's go for the Terra. Let's knock out this shield. So yeah, you got a challenge in these. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. Zacian is definitely going to be ideal if you guys have been getting your Zacians into the game already. I will be doing a giveaway for the shiny Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus, all 3 shiny mystery gifts that were done in Sword and Shield. I will be doing the giveaway for that soon in Scarlet Violet, so you guys will be able to get your hands on that. That was decimating. That was beautiful. Wow, Zacian really does a number on this. I'm making this look ridiculously easy, but if you guys do bring something else, like a normal Pokemon, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna want your team, but decent. I mean, the support has definitely helped me. The support Umbreon has helped me a lot. He gave me a couple of hand-ups, and the taunt definitely did number 2. So Play Rough, last one for the game here. Easy clap, I guess. Good job. You know, there it is. No misses, thank God. And that is our shiny Tinkaton Fighting Terra done. So the rewards are coming all right, like they're fine. They're not the focus of the event. However, in this case, you do get 2 Sour Herba Mysticas for your shiny Tinkaton, along with a bottle cap and a couple of candies as well, and some Fighting Terra shards. So it's actually not all that bad. And a Careful Mint. It's actually a decent haul considering it wasn't the focus this week. So that's pretty nice reward either way on the side of your shiny Tinkaton. Very strong, very hard to beat. Very nice to get your hands on that. Now, in order to get your hands on these raids, how do you do it? Well, obviously, I recommended you join my Discord first. It's the only way you're going to get your hands on the codes that get posted here 24/7 that you can see on screen. If you're a new user to my channel and to these raid events, odds are you're going to be accessing the free accessible raids, which are right down here in the raids section, head titled raids, down in the auto raids. So in the auto raids, let's go through the details for all the free raids that everybody watching this video can access. Here you're going to see the free raids posted like this. They're going to alternate between the Tinkaton and the Gardevoir, as you do. All the bots are going to be doing the same way, so you'll be able to access it with the codes that just get posted here and just enter it into your game, just like I showcased. On top of the raid events that I'm hosting on my Discord, you do have a lot of other free raids. Here, every raid post comes with a twitch.tv/swashx link that you can click into to access loads of free raids, and you can see them all here on screen. You join them the exact same way, but he's got a big combination of different things. He's got Herba Mystica rewards, he's got ability patch rewards, and he's got 6 IV Pokemon and shiny Pokemon running 24/7 here as well. These are all accessible for free, so that's an alternative option if you guys want to get something more, something extra, and easier access to some of the raids that are doable. On top of the link here, you'll also be able to get more free raids hosted by individual people in the live hosting channel just above the auto raids, where they show what you can get access to. A lot of good stuff in here, shinies, Herb Mysticas, as well as very strong Pokemon. Well worth checking all that out. All of that stuff is free. If you want to access my raid events more easily and you want to access them more and faster, we do have 8 premium bots running 24/7 as well. And you'll be able to access them by hitting the join on my channel, on my YouTube, and connecting your YouTube to the Discord user settings, or by using the link in the description to join the Me 6 option, which is very easy. All you have to do is join that and you'll be bought straight here, and you'll be able to find all of the info in the subbies section. Clicking the Me 6 link in the description will bring you to this page right here, where you have a couple of options. Tier 1 will get you access to 6 premium bots over on the Discord. And Tier 3 will get you access to 2 additional premium bots that are exclusive to Tier 3s. You can imagine they might be pretty dead. They'll be very quiet. So if you do not manage to get a team for the Tier 3s, you want to be bringing your Zacian just like I showcased. Joining the Tier 1 will get you access to this whole section, the subby section, and you'll see all of this stuff excluding the Tier 3 channels. But in the subbies auto raids, that's where you'll find all of these bots posted 24/7. That's going to be 6 bots posting 24/7 here, and you'll be able to join them as they come up. Tier 3 will get you access to the extra Tier 3 channels where you can see the additional 2 exclusive Tier 3 bots posting away here. It'd be super easy access to join either one of these anyway, because raids are fairly quiet and you'll be able to have a good time in getting them very easily. The alternative option is to be a member of my YouTube channel, whereby you can do so by hitting those join buttons you'll see everywhere. This is one of them, and you can do the exact same thing here. Tier 1 is the Senpai, and Tier 3 is the Tier 3. You'll be able to access all the same stuff over on Discord after joining. However, if you join YouTube, you have to come to Discord. You have to go to the user settings option. On PC, that's located by the gear icon down at the lower left beside your username. And on mobile phone, it's on the very first page of the app and on the lower right hand side of the screen on mobile. So either way, go in there and find the connections tab. In the connections tab, you'll add your YouTube here. That's all you got to do. That will give you access to the subby section. It'll give you a red name like this, and it will give you access to the subbies auto raids or the Tier 3, depending on which one you join, and all of the bots as well. And final piece of information, depending on what channel you decide to use, you'll be able to access the strats that are currently going for most players in the pinned messages of your just designated channel. Hit that and you'll see all the options for what you can do, what you can bring in order to beat these things effectively. That's all you need to know for how to access my weekly raid events here. Hopefully you have fun with this one. I definitely tried to approach it a little differently to make it more of a challenge. You do get a couple of nice rewards on top of the shiny Pokemon if you can beat them, and you do got a lot of good players already well prepared in there. As you can see, the guy who brought the Umbreon in my one knew what he was doing. He probably did not know he probably did not think I knew what I was doing, but I brought a heavy Zacian, so it was pretty strong anyway. Anyway, guys, enjoy the raids. I'll see you around for the next one. Thanks for coming, and have a good one. Until then, bye!